Let's see. Concentrated this time. Gatorade. Oh crap! I know the club. Okay, cool. Rebounds in this bitch. Rebounds. Play the Spurs. Probably lose. Hey, we got to lose.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Toronto Raptors at Air Canada Centre. Checking out Toronto, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. Can we talk?
A breathtaking view here of the Toronto waterfront, beaming over the inner harbor. We're in Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western Conference team here at the Air Canada Centre. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, Freak, he really fits into what his new teammates are all about.
Speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier. He's very excited about getting a fresh start with his new team. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level.
Come off your flags off, I could.
Entirely different look when he's on the
Don't
court.
want that.
You've got to
Flag.
believe it's going to improve them by leaps and bounds.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's C.J. McCollum. G kicks to Kaminsky. Passes to Torres. Stolen by McCollum.
Of course it was.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Beverly with the ball. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. To the right side. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Faried, left side. No one near him. Lands soft on the
I
front
don't know how to call for a pick.
Faried's got his first 2 points of the night. And the Raptors with possession. And this game, the first chance they had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often. So I'll be watching this one closely.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Freak.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Pollard passes to Torres. A rebound by the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And that was a game where you just sensed that they would get it going and somehow be able to come out with a victory, but just not in the cards on that night.
Well, you had a little more faith
Really?
than I did. I just never saw any signs of real life there that could be sustained.
Kaminsky, the pass to Pollard. Out left to the wing. Here's Torres.
Flags off, I could.
G G's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's G. 35 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Burks kicks to G. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Takes it up with both.
They don't want me to get in there, bro.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Oh, my God, bro.
San Antonio leading. And Leonard has it in the corner. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Torres. Buries the long-range jumper. G's got 10.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Outside Leonard. Jacks up a three. There's the bucket. Good. He's got 5.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
G, no good. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Milwaukee.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned.
Playing too much on the court.
Dismantle that defense.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Here's Beverly.
Oh.
On the court right now for the Spurs. C.J. McCollum out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. So it's Toronto now. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And let's now go to the sideline and catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one.
I hate that
He
fucking
ended
delay,
up with
bro.
35 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Now here's McCollum, covered by Torres. Leonard with no one around. The wing jumper off target.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him this far, he could stretch this lead out.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, they certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Here's Torres. Again, Toronto. San Antonio.
I have all the fucking points.
The feed to Leonard. Kicks it to McCollum. Here's the 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Raptors trail by 9. And G has it in the corner. The 10-footer. That misses off the back.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's McCollum. Shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Flags off, please.
To assist, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Ball's not loose. Leonard on the wing. Here's Beverly. From outside, off the mark. Toronto's gone 1-2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter. So G, no good.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. tear this past month. He's averaging 46 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Here's G. 17 points in the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just absolute domination in this one for G. He has 17 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
And this is really production personified from long range.
San Antonio leading by 6. Now here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the score. Excellent D there from Torres. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Mark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with the pass.
McCollum kicks to Fareed. Here's Beverly. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Yeah, I'm trying to take off
Here's G. He is guarded by McCollum. Here's Torres.
Well,
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. Plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and then this is even a better game we got going on right now.
That key is Sam Cameron really gave you a good look at the action.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
McCollum, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And he's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
From the arc. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He kicks to G. The tray. Rebound San Antonio. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's McCollum in the corner. Deflects the pass. Fast break Toronto. Morris with the ball. And it's G finishing it off.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Here's Leonard. After the Raptors pick up 2. Screen by Fareed. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Morris. Goes and dishes to G. Again, Toronto.
And you can see the difference with their
give me those 1,000 things.
with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Here's Paxuxliu. Sinks the 15-footer. 6 points for him.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and
what?
mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Oh, the fuck up.
Here's McCollum. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
My bad.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that. It's
I don't know how to call for a screen. 5 and 8. Hey, glitch. The other team was off like 20 points.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first
first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters. But I'd love to see him try.
Torres, he's in at point guard. He's out there with DeRozan. Kaminsky out there with Pollard. And it's Burks with the force. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Torres. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. She's got 33 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on it, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Raptors. Kaminsky's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Burks the pass to Torres. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 3-point Raptor lead. Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Leonard then for 2. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Kaminsky's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And once more, he gets another bucket from Torres. G's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Yeah, he's bad. Yeah.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris. Move in now for the Raptors. Burks, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. DeRozan comes in for Pollard. Torres checked in for Williams. And Morris subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
And let's check out the stats for DeRozan. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Raptors leading by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Aminu over to help, and that's out of bounds. Toronto.
What's up, dude? How you doing, buddy?
These guys have been raining down threes lately.
Oh, Curry's better than me. Oh, get out of here, Curry.
Three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Here's G. 37 points for him. He's feeling it. The shot.
Oh!
Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Really a great play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he's good on the second.
It's been a good game for Aminu. He has 8 points and 1 steal as well.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The dish now to Burks. Morris against Green. Torres. That one's good from the corner. G's got 8 here in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Sessions kicks to Aminu. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Aminu's got 10 points. Pass to G. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Raptors.
Damn.
It's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Raptors out in.
Gotta win. Gotta win.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Spurs trail by 5. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Then it's Patrick Beverly.
Oh, there's the fuck out,
Talk
Greg.
about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
Good try. It's a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, do, and boy, did ever on that play.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And Toronto making a change. Ross is checked in.
Leonard.
San Antonio also making some changes. Kenneth Fareed comes in for Al Farouk Amina. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Green. And Fareed comes to help. G kicks to Kaminsky. Packers moving the ball around.
What the fuck was that?
Packers will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Knocked loose. Now Beverly, Leonard on the wing, lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Williams with the ball, now defended by McCollum. And Fareed comes to help. Here's Torres. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. McCollum dishes to Leonard. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Beverly. Offensive rebound. No good.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
Kaminsky kicks to Ross. To the wing right side. Torres. And again, Toronto no up. Spurs trail by 4. Inside. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Muscala, he's checked in for Ross.
Leonard's good, bro.
Here's Muscala. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Muscala's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. So, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball at the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
And that's that story, Doris.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Spurs trail by 7. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Beverly trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Yep.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And the basket by McCollum. Some changes for Toronto. Burks, he's checked in for Muscala. And it's DeRozan in for Williams. Pass to Torres. And it's good. G's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Leonard kicks to Beverly. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the game. Count the bucket.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Left side, DeRozan. His first shot coming late. And lots of contact here. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And a chance for just a second to check out the score breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down to transition.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Another shot. He shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Raptors leading by 6. Feeds it to Burks. Here's G. Bullseye. G's got 51.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Satsul guarded by Torres. And the basket by McCollum. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. G kicks to DeRozan. Dishes to G. And he drops in the layup off the glass. G's got 53.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Fareed, right side, shoots from the baseline, and it's San Antonio with another. Here's DeRozan. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't
What
make
the
any
fuck?
major
It blocked
mistakes,
it! Whoa!
gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, Parker.
McCollum buries it, and now they trail by just 4.
Love the low post attack.
Oh my god.
Fareed, DeRozan with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. In both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. It's open. Take it.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this
I
one.
control the ball.
Beverly, the pass to Fareed. Yes!
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and put us in this.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, it's plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. San Antonio with the ball. And there's the pass to Beverly. Leonard kicks to McCollum. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Torres. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
Oh, my
UNLV. No
goodness.
doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
I got one steal.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Shaq, what'd you think?
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive. And you're
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
I'm unstoppable. Frank and the Raptors held new offers.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on a lot.
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
James Harden moves. James Harden is cooking it.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Torres is in at the point. He's out there with DeRozan. Kaminsky out there with Pollard. And it's Burks in at the power forward. And it's DeRozan missing. Joseph with the ball. To the left side wing. Left side Anderson. 6 to shoot. And Joseph hits to Wiggins. And that one comes up a bit short. Timberwolves on defense. Last game matchup with the Suns. A tough loss there.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock it down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside. Most of the time, that shot will go down. But the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks. I spoke with Minnesota's head coach for a bit. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, guys, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
And that's got to be the focus. It takes a lot of game planning to come up with ways to put points on the board consistently against these guys.
And we know this coach is very comfortable game planning. He'll have a lot of ideas of how to attack this
Yo,
defense.
whose man
He
was
had his head
that?
on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Torres, the pass to Burks. On the wing to Rosen. There's a good screen. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The pass to Torres. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch lane. G's got his second bucket tonight. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Wiggins, right side. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Raptors. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping.
Here's Joseph, following the basket by Freak. Wiggins up top. He's guarded by Torres. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Doing too much. Doing too much.
These point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Freak is second.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Mike Muscala is checked in for Kaminsky. Ross comes in for Burks. And Lewis Williams subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
Who's in front of
And
it?
now the Timberwolves on the break. Johnson's got the ball. Anderson dishes to Johnson. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Timberwolves. Here's G. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Then McLemore is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Towns. That's the five to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Don't let me do that.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
G, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Quarter number two. We're about a minute in. Buries it down low. G's got 8.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
In the corner, it's McLemore. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
After going scoreless in the first, he really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
To the wing on the left. Here's Torres. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 11.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
It's stolen by G. Goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Impressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
There's the screen to the inside to Roma. Brooks pulls it in.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And Doris Burke has some force. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He He finished with 57 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to
You
just
mean to
marvel,
say
guys,
Brad, you
at
gonna call
what
that?
he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Trying to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. And Joseph kicks to McLemore.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Anthony Tolbert. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. Game is coming easy to him right now.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's 15 points for Freak.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Morris following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. That drops. And that's 17 points for Freak.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Joseph. He started closer. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Timberwolves have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And a pretty tight.
Oh, Anthony Towns.
All right, listen closely, men. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
A nice chunk of our offense in the first half came from the low post. And one thing that should definitely do for us in the third quarter is open things up on the perimeter. We should have a lot of room to operate outside. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. And I want us pounding the offensive glass in this half. If that means sacrificing a fast break or two, so be it. It'll be worth it.
We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them with just
They actually showed an actual coach on the dressing room. The locker room was not on the court.
Pull away in the last half of the game.
Just absolute domination in this one for G. He has 17 points and the 1 steal.
It's hard to imagine that he's accounted for over half their points.
Well, you can just look at the box score here watching it. I mean, we've seen it with our own 2 eyes. It's for real.
And on the floor for Nick McMillan starting the second half. Torrey, he's in at point guard. He's out there with DeRozan. Pollard is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Burks in at the 4 slot. Timberwolves trail by 3. Higgins outside. Burks with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. And that will fall. A 3-pointer on the line from Torres. G's got 22 points. Minnesota with the ball. And Joseph kicks to Towns. D2 from Anderson. Cannot hit. And Toronto will go the other way with it. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Good big.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on the mount. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Minnesota with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2. Gets an open look and hits. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's G. 24 points for him. Count the bucket.
Had a mismatch.
To 8 now for Toronto.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 5. Good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Passes it to Pollard. Here's G. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, a lot of contact there.
Really, that's the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Present the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Giles. And McLemore subbed in for James Anderson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bennett's checked in. The Timberwolves trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Joseph, defended by Torres. Bennett the pass to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
You want that 5, so they put me on the bench.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's DeRozan, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Torres, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Joseph's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's McLemore. Finish.
Oh.
McLemore's got 9.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Morris dishes to G. Shot from the wing. Good. And the Raptors lead by 9.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Wiggins. Toronto grabs the miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good by G.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
That's good. Hawes got his first points in this one. Toronto leading by 10. 1:22 left to play here in the 3rd. Outside DeRozan. Here's G. He's got 36. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Here's McLemore. It's blocked. Here's Morris. Finish off the break. Morris has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for them here in the second half so far.
Faded.
Solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Wash comes in for Anthony Bennett. And Wesley Johnson is subbed for Joseph. And then for Toronto, Muscala is checked in for Kaminsky. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Morris. Now here's Wiggins, guarded by Torres.
Oh, we're winning, bro.
Now here's Wiggins. He has 5. He kicks it to Bosch. Baseline try, and that's not going to go. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Toronto leading by 12. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Johnson. Towns is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Anderson in at the 2. Raptors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Johnson. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Johnson's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. Here's G. Rebound by Johnson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here's Johnson. Wiggins drives in, and he gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's G. Wiggins with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Anderson. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's now 6 points for Chris Bosh.
And a nice soft touch on the ball.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch,
6
those
points, guys.
Yeah, but how about the fight there prior to that ball being available? That's what I like and what you need to really focus on when they have plays like that.
The Raptors making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. Here's Torres. And again, Toronto no luck.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls for him.
Let's just take a look at what Wiggins has done tonight. He has 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Now here's Williams. That's tipped. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Wiggins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Towns kicks to Joseph. Towns sets the pick for Joseph. Here's Anderson. Here's Towns. Throws up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Paul. Burks the pass to Williams. Kicks it to G. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves trade. And Anderson has it in the corner. And it's all evened up. Anderson's got 4 points now on the court.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it. That was a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money next one. Here's Torres. Off target from the baseline.
That's one he knows.
I know, I would have hit that in real life, bro.
Here's Wiggins back in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And the foul called on 3.
Oh,
And it'll be his 3rd foul so far. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Raptors. Wiggins dishes to Joseph. And off the prior, and in it goes. Joseph's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. And DeRozan kicks to G. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Joseph. He's getting closer. And the foul called on 3. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page and sticking to the game plan to close it out.
There's Towns, and the Timberwolves down on 2 more.
And defensively, guys, they've lost something since halftime. I mean, they've given up open looks. They've got to buckle down and get some stops here. Play with some urgency.
Here's G. And the shot called.
Some bullshit again.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Suns out in Phoenix. Well, it was Phoenix winning their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.